leadership and social influence have significantly shaped the socio-economic, political, and cultural trajectory of Ghana and its communities. Pastor Emmanuel Mefful is a strong advocate for education, and he believes deeply in the transformative power of knowledge. His investment in world-class education through the Rohi School reflects his belief in the importance of nurturing and supportive environment that enables individuals to thrive. He often emphasizes that under the right environment, everyone can succeed, underscoring his conviction that true leadership lies in creating opportunities, supporting growth, and empowering people to achieve their full potential. Students, various heads of departments, ladies and gentlemen, with a round clap of an applause and standing ovation, let us welcome Chief Emmanuel Mefful.
Hello. You may take your seats, please. I'm supposed to be speaking from here. Okay, so first of all, let me say that don't allow the profile to fool you. I'm just Emmanuel Mefful, and from a very, very poor, humble background. Hello? Right, I'm waiting for someone to deal with the sound then. We shift this. I think it can be good. Hi, thank you. Hello? Okay. I think we can take off now. Like I said earlier, don't files to confuse. Really means nothing. It is more important what one can do than what one has papers for. So let me go straight to what I've prepared for you, and then I would also be telling you some bits about myself and my journey. And then I think the best part will be if you would have questions to ask, and then disclaimer that this conversation does not take into consideration faith, grace, all of those nice Christian jargons that we have. The reason why I'm saying this is that usually we, the Christians, like to place everything on, if God permits, by faith, grace, favor. I learned a very painful lesson one day. I went to do a contract, one very big multinational client. Then these guys gave me their job to do. I told them I'll be able to deliver. Then the man said, "Are you sure you can do it?" I said, "By the grace of God, I'll be delivering." He said that if it's the grace of God we are going to be using, then cancel the contract right now. And this is a Christian I was dealing with, so I assumed that the language, but the language didn't work. It is your ability that they are depending on, not the grace of God. We all understand the grace of God, but so now let's of God as and let's see what to begin with this. Can you hear me? Yeah, so we can drop the microphone. You need it. Should use this one? All right, thank you. So let me begin with a story about two friends, Kwame and Daniel, or Ikuya and Messi. Both graduated from the same university, both studied same course and the same degree. Both took graduation pictures, wearing the same gown, smiling with the same hope. 5 years after graduation, their stories were completely different. Kwame, the bright, straight A student, believed his certificate was the master key. Once I graduate, he told everyone, the world will be open for me. That's Kwame's story. Meanwhile, Daniel, average grades, not the top of the class, spent his university years differently. He learned how to speak confidently. He volunteered on campus. He built networks, joined student groups, learned digital skills, read widely, worked on his side projects, built soft skills, people skills, leadership skills, and real-world exposure. Fast forward. Kwame was still printing CVs and waiting for companies to discover his brilliance. Daniel, on the other hand, was running a growing business, managing a team, solving problems that employers will value, and creating opportunities. Both had certificates, but only one had prepared for the world. The difference: Kwame prepared for exams, Daniel prepared for life. This is why I'm here today, to help as many as I can to prepare for the world, not just for exams. This presentation today, I've broken it down into about 5 short parts. It will not be long, I'll be out of your way for easy understanding and application. Part 1 is the world you are entering has changed. The world you are just about to enter has changed. I don't need to tell you that, I'm sure you know it already. The world where our parents described no longer exists, where they say go to school. That's what my parents used to say. Go to school, get good grades, get a good certificate, get a job, and life will be good. That was the life where you finish school, you will walk into a government institution or a multinational company. They give you a bungalow and they give you a car, and your life begins. And that used to be the case in 1980, 1990. Today, degrees are everywhere. Everywhere. People are getting some online, people are getting some home, people are actually making some as they are sitting behind their computer. So it's everywhere, it's really everywhere. To the point where even politicians are creating some, fraud boys are creating some. Is everywhere. Jobs are changing faster than universities can update their curriculum. You know that already. I don't know how many universities are currently abreast with the speed that the speed of the changes that we are seeing in the job market. AI is replacing repetitive roles. Entrepreneurship is the new employer. Companies are hiring skills, not just papers. Global competition means you are competing with someone in India, Kenya, US, UK, wherever. You are sitting in Ghana, but your competition is not just in Ghana. It's no longer about what you know, but what you can do with what you know. Think about this. Uber that everybody, takes cars. I'm going to Accra. I'll call the Uber. I'm calling Bolt. Uber owns no cars, yet they dominate the transport sector. They have no cars. They don't buy cars. But they have the biggest transport network. Airbnb, no hotel, yet they dominate hospitality. Gone are the days that if you want to go into transport, you need to start buying taxis or buses. You want to go into real estate, you have to start building. Now Airbnb has brought a different perspective to this whole thing. TikTokers and YouTubers are earning more money than degree holders. AI is replacing routine jobs while creativity and innovation are being rewarded. COVID taught us that adaptability is survival, which means that if you don't learn to adapt, you will not survive. And the world is changing so fast that your adaptability must be very quick. A certificate is important, but today it is just step one. We are not saying that don't get a certificate, but that's just step one. It is, you need more than that. So your certificate gets you into the room, your skills will keep you in the room, your character makes people remember your name, your value creates your future. That certificate that we are chasing, we have all chased and fought for, it will just get you into the room. Now I don't even know if it gets you to the room, but your skills will keep you in the room, your character will make people remember your name, your value that you create will also create your future. Now let's look at what the world really rewards. That's the second part, what the world rewards. Number one, the world rewards problem solvers, not paper holders. The world that we find ourselves in, I've been employing people for the past almost 20 years, and I deal with all levels of employment, from factory hands to CEOs and everything that you can think about. These days, nobody employs really for certificate. They employ with the mind that I have a problem, I need solution. Can you solve it? So your certificate is great, but that's not the most important thing. That's not what it used to be. It used to be first degree, second degree, third degree, whatever degree you want. It used to be very, very important. But now, it's not so important. It is important, but not so important. There's more to it than just the certificate. And that's what I want us to address and understand. So the world rewards problem solvers, not paper holders. Companies are not asking which degree do you have. They are asking what can you do? What problem can you solve? What problem can you solve? Because every employer has a problem. Anytime I'm employing somebody, it's because I have a problem. They don't employ because they are benevolent. They want to share money. No. Anytime an employer comes out to employ, it's because there's a problem they want to solve. And if you come on board and you are not solving the problem, they are looking at how quickly they can kick you out. So, for example, you may have a marketing certificate, but can you grow followers? Can you create content? Can you analyze data? The certificate is there, but that's not what we are looking at. Can that certificate help you to grow followers? Can you create content? You may have an IT certificate, but can you build an app? The certificate is fine, but what are you doing and what can you do with the certificate? Can you build a system? Can you create a solution? I have a problem here and I can solve it for you. I said, what can you do? He said, I can create an app that would help you to do A, B, and C. I did not ask, which school did you attend? Can I see your certificate? It wasn't important for me. Can you give me your history? I didn't care. In fact, I knew his name already. I would not have bothered to ask his name, because all that will not be important to me. It's a problem I'm having. You have identified it and you have a solution. Let's talk. So the certificate was not really what I wanted to know. And I'm not the only one on that phase. There are so many employers that are looking for problem solvers. So you may have a business degree, but can you sell? Can you negotiate? Can you manage people? Can you manage money? It's what we are looking for, not the certificate. Number two, the world rewards communicators. So problem solvers, then communicators. Know how to, and I'll be going to a phase where I'll tell you what you should be doing whilst you are preparing to step out of school. Know how to speak confidently. Know how to present ideas. Because I've seen people with brilliant ideas but couldn't present it well, so they lost their business. I've seen people come in very intelligent with great certificates but couldn't present their ideas and the solution they can bring, and so they lost it. So it's one of the things that you must present ideas, learn how to network, negotiate, ask questions, and tell your story. Shy talent will always be led by bold average people. You may be very talented, but shyness is not a virtue. Number 3, the world rewards people skills. People skills. Your ability to relate, collaborate, lead, and influence. Emotional intelligence always beats academic intelligence. Read about it. The world rewards number 4, resilience, or bounce back ability, as my friend will call it. How you can bounce back when you fall. How you can bounce back when you fail. How you can bounce back when the lady says no. Yeah, you got that one. Yeah. Because sometimes when they say no to you, that's it. That's the end of the man. They won't even try another. Move on. Bounce back. So the business failed, so what? The request failed, so what? I knocked on this door, it didn't open, so what? So resilience. Opportunities rarely come to quitters. The world is tough. Life will hit you, but resilience is your currency. Learn how to bounce back. It's something you must have. The world rewards that. Number 5, the world rewards consistency. Not speed, not talent, not intelligence, consistency. Because you can have speed, you can have talent, you can have intelligence. Without consistency, you are a frustration, not a solution. Because if I give you the work today and you do it very quickly, I expect that tomorrow when I give it to you, you would also be fast. But if it was just for today, tomorrow I don't get it fast, you are a frustration to me. You have talent, but once a while you display your talent. When it's needed, you fail. You are a frustration to me. You are intelligent, but every now and then you show stupidity. You are a frustration to whoever is working with you. So your consistency is more important to the job market than your speed, your talent, your intelligence. It's another thing that you must learn, to be consistent. Show up every day, even on days you don't feel like it. Learn how to be consistent. You ask the ladies who are monitoring guys, they will tell you consistency is very important. You don't show up once and do some show and, that's it. And I've scored points. You don't score points by showing up once. They are monitoring for some time. Those days of showing up once, is that not true? Is that what she's saying? She's confirming what I'm saying. Part 3, I said I'm giving you 5 parts and I'll be out very quickly. Part 3, the 5 things you must build before you graduate. 5 things you must build before you graduate. Number 1, skills. Build more skills than courses. Skills. We are hiring for skill sets, not CVs. So you must intentionally build skills like digital literacy. Skills. Not just courses. Not just piling certificates, but build skills. Public speaking is a skill that must be developed. There's no place better than campus to learn some of these things. Public speaking. Just engage people, form groups, project management, selling and persuasion. Most of these things, people who are doing well in business learned it on campus. Not in the classroom, on campus. On the streets, on the roads, trying to sell stuff, trying to convince people to join groups, trying to lead them and talk to them about things. That's how they developed it. So project management, selling and persuasion, basic finance, problem solving, creative thinking. And some of these things you can even pick it up online. You are not waiting for any lecturer to lecture you on those things. You can actually go online for that. Content creation, leadership and teamwork, creative thinking and all of that. Your degree is a theory. Your skills are the proof. So your skills will put weight on that degree that you are chasing. So develop skills. Learn it. Before you leave campus, have some skills that you have built. Number 2, relationships. Your network is your safety net. Relationships. Learn to build relationships. Learn to build relationships. There are too many people who are islands these days walking around. I'm minding my own business. Learn to build relationships. It's something that will help you when you get out of this place. I mean, if I begin to tell you stories on how relationships have helped me in my business, you'll be amazed. I mean, relationships will stop from asking for certain things. Things that if they were to ask, you may not have. They won't ask because of the relationship. So our first contract that we had with one of the multinationals in Ghana a few years ago, we needed to get some funding to be able to finance that contract. And we had no money. I think I was 32 years at the time, 32 or 31. We had no money. I had come back from the United Kingdom broke, completely broke. And I tell somebody that I came back from the United Kingdom broke, they're like, how is that possible? I was broke. I was broke to the point where I was begging for fuel because I had gone to get, yeah. I'll show you how. Because I'd gone to borrow somebody's car. Because, there are places that when you are going, you have to pretend to be okay. So, I had borrowed somebody's car, and the car was also not in good shape anyway. It didn't have a gauge that was working. So the fuel gauge had issues. So every now and then, I ran out of fuel without knowing that I'm running out of fuel. Those are the days that we used to pray stupid prayers like, Father, let the fuel go a bit longer, But what used to happen was that I was so broke and stranded that there were these, not proper filling stations, the ones that you swing like that. Yeah, those bottle. You don't even know that one. Okay. I should have brought you pictures. So you go in there and then you talk to the paper man and you get 1 gallon, which at the time I think was 3 cedis or something like that. Then I'll buy that. No, I will borrow that with the mind that when I get to Accra and do my runnings, I'll be able to make some money, come back in the evening, pay, and then go and sleep. If I get to Accra and I'm not able to make the money, that day I'll come in very late because by that time they would have closed. And I have to leave so that they don't catch me on the way and go and work again and come back and make sure the second day I'll make money to pay my bills. It helped me in that phase. But that was how broke I was, how badly broke I was. I had a wife and I had a child at the time. Yeah. I was so broke at the time that one day I stopped the car with my son in the car to do something. When I stopped, the first thing he said was that, have we run out of fuel again? And this was a 4-year-old who has been exposed to a life where the car only stops when there's no fuel. So that was the question. Have we run out of fuel again? That was the turning point for me because that morning I think I cried that really, is this what I am exposing this innocent child to? Such poverty and such lack. Well, so we had this contract, and because we were this broke and this poor, we had nothing to present to the bank. We had nothing to show. And the banks will need collateral. They will need a few things before they would allow you. I called a couple of friends that, you know what, I need this collateral to help me get this contract to be able to do A, B, and C. They said, well, we can't do that. We can't do that. We can't risk it. We can't risk it. So I called one man that I had a very good relationship with. Immediately I called him, relationship. He said, oh, I can do it for you. He did not ask me, when will my collateral be released to me? When, how much is he involved? All of those things he didn't. I said, oh, come to my office and come and pick up the certificate or the documents for the contract. Then he said to me, I will also make a call to the bank. I have a man at the bank. I'm going to call him to help you to get the overdraft that you need so that you can deliver on the contract. That phone call, that collateral, was the first, biggest, most significant contract we ever did. And with that, we now started talking to other businesses that, oh, we do it for this person. We are doing it for. So that was with Unilever. And at the time, Unilever was a big guy. So if you are doing it for Unilever, then you can do it for Nestle. Then you can do it for Coca-Cola. You can do it for... And that's how it started. It was just because of relationship. Just relationship. Because that contract was going to be cancelled. Because the people had worked and we need to pay them. What do we do? So it's very important to learn how to build networks, build relationships. And it's been like that from one point to the other, one point to the other. If there's anything that can help you, that you must develop is relationships. 3 groups to connect with as a student. Number 1, build mentorship. Mentors. 3 groups to connect with as a student. Mentors. Mentors. Mentors will open doors for you that you can't open yourself. And they will also shorten your journey. Because all the mistakes that they have made and all the correct steps that they have taken, they share with you. If you have a right mentor, they will share with you. Tell you, don't do it this way. Do it that way. No, don't go here. Go here. Let me make a call for you as you are going there. I'm doing A, B, and C. Come in and serve so that I can show you how to do this one. That's what a mentor does. So it's a relationship that you must want to build now. Doesn't have to be forever, but build it. And at every stage, you must have someone that you are mentoring. I was talking to one 80-year-old man who told me that, oh, yesterday I had a meeting with my mentor. Yeah. I said, you did what? I had a meeting with my mentor. He's 80. He's a globally known, accepted leader, recognized, with best-selling books. So yesterday I had lunch with my mentor. I said, you went to mentor somebody? I went to meet somebody who was mentoring me. It's like, wow. So those of us, I mean, at this stage where we think that we have arrived, we have not actually started the journey. If 70-year-olds and 80-year-olds, accomplished, globally known, are looking for mentors, you might as well. So connect with mentors, connect with peers. Peers. Because they grow with you. Currently, my mates that I grew up with in school are the MDs for various insurance companies, various banks, various institutions. So if I need something to be done, I'll just have to call. It's very important. That's why I'm saying that build relationship with peers, because they grow with you. And you may never know who is going to become what. So let's not be too picky and too choosy on this one is not serious, this one doesn't look. No, you must find a way of connecting. Find a way of networking. Build relationships. And then you must also build relationship with your juniors. A relationship can open a door your certificate cannot even knock on. Number 3. Personal brand. Your personal brand is really who you are when you are not in the room. What do people know about you? What do people say about you? What do people think about you? Who you are when you are not in the room. So at your level, you must be building your personal brand. What do people say when your name is mentioned? What do people say when your name is mentioned? Oh, she's a gossip. Personal brand. She has integrity. Personal brand. Not that she's beautiful, she dresses well. I mean, you can adopt that as well, but you know, nobody pays really for that one these days. So, what will your personal brand be? She will scam you or he will scam you. Don't trust him. Don't trust her. Personal brand. So what do people say when your name is mentioned? What do they associate with you? That's your personal brand. And you must be